guys, welcome back to my channel once again. You're watching Aman on Taur Beauty, and in today's video I have created this lovely Karva Chauth and Diwali look for you guys. This really bright curly look, perfect for this festive season. So if you guys are liking what you're seeing, then carry on into the video to see how I created this. Okay, so I've already done my eyebrows off camera. Now they do look a bit of a mess, but that's just because I am growing them out. They are actually really thin, so I do want to make them thicker. But now I am just using the Makeup Revolution primer, and I'm just applying this all over my face. And I absolutely swear by this primer. It's a really good drugstore primer. And then I'm just using my Maybelline eye eraser and just applying this on my eyelids just to prep them for all of that shadow. And I'm just using the Real Techniques eyeshadow brush just to blend all of this out. And I do go into the inner corners and the outer corners just to make sure that it's all nice and blended. And then just using the Makeup Geek pan shadow in the colour Creme Brûlée, I am just packing this all over the eye eraser just to make sure that all of the cream is set in with a powder base. Now, I actually used to always use this as a transition colour, but recently I found that this works really well just all over my eyelid. And then I'm just using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil and I'm just applying this onto my eyelids. I'm using the colour Pure Gold. Unfortunately, the tip of the pencil kind of fell over, so I'm just using a brush to pack that onto my eyelid. So I am trying to keep this just below the crease and just on my eyelid. And obviously it does take a long while, so I am just gradually taking more and more of the pencil and applying that onto my eyelid. And then I'm just going to use the Skinny Dip palette and use the colour Skinny Dip and just pack that onto my eyelid all over the cream base just to set all of that in with a powdered shadow. And you guys can see how amazing it looks, and the pigmentation is absolutely beautiful. And then I'm using the Inglot Gel Liner and I'm just creating a wing. As you guys can see, I'm only going halfway to my eyelid. So I'm just creating a wing on the outer corner and not going in towards the inner corner. And then I am gradually just kind of building this up and taking my sweet time to just give my eye that beautiful winged look. And then I am just taking a black eyeshadow and just building that up to the outer corner. So as you guys can see, I am taking this from the wing and taking this gradually towards the middle of my crease, and then bringing this in from the outer corner and just shading that in to give it a smoky look from the outer corner. Now this does take me a lot of time. I do go back and forth with my Inglot Gel Liner just to give my line that big definition that I am looking for. And then I did think my wing was too small, so I went back in to create a better wing. And then after creating that, I went back in again with the black shadow and shaded it all in just to make sure that my smoky eye was just perfect and the way I wanted it. And then just taking my Lash Sensational mascara from Maybelline, I'm just going to apply this all over my lashes just to prep them for my fake lashes. So like I said to you guys, I created the perfect wing, and then just using my black eyeshadow, I just smoked it out from the end. And then with the click of my fingers, my lashes are on, and I'm wearing I Love This in Aloe's Most Wanted. And then for my face, I'm just going to use the iconic London highlighter, and I'm using this in Original, and I'm just putting this all over my face. I do like to wear this underneath my iconic London foundation, so I'm just going to pack this on and blend this all out with my beauty blender. This just gives my face that beautiful glowy look, and especially for makeup like this, it's just so perfect and I absolutely love it. And then using my iconic London foundation stick, I am just going to apply this all over my face. And then, like I have mentioned to you guys in my previous videos, the Illuminator works really well underneath foundation which is lighter to your skin, and this one is unfortunately in a lighter shade, so it just works really well together. And then just using my damp beauty blender once again, I am just going to pat this onto my face and just blend out all of that foundation. Now, I really do like the smoothness from this foundation, and I feel like it's so easily blendable as well. And this has got to be one of my kind of favorite foundations for when I am going out. So I am just blending all of that out, and I always find when you are doing a smoky look or a intense kind of eye look, it always helps to apply your foundation after your eyeshadow. And then just using my Maybelline Anti-Age Eraser, I'm just going to apply this underneath my eyelids. And then as you guys can see, I am creating that eyeshadow shape from the highlighter, just making sure that it's all cleaned up. And then just using my beauty blender once again, I am just going to blend all of this out. And then I am just going to blend all of that out. And as you guys can see, I'm using my beauty blender to clean up any of my eyeshadow which would have fallen out. And it just gives that beautiful winged look for my face as well. And then I'm just using the Rimmel Match Perfection powder in transparent, and I'm just baking underneath my eyes. I just feel like a powder on top of your cream just really gives your makeup that beautiful finish, and it really helps to brighten up that area. And then I am using my usual sleek contour, and I'm just applying the contour shade to my cheeks, so just underneath in my contoured areas. And I am using the medium palette for this, and I just absolutely love this palette. And then I'm also going to apply some just at the bottom of my chin as well. And then just taking my beauty blender, I am going to blend all of this out. And I am taking my sweet time blending out all of that contour, because I do want my makeup to look perfect and I don't want any harsh contour lines. And then I do go in with the bronze color from the same contour palette, and I do apply that all over the cream contour just to set it in place. And I also apply some to my forehead as well. And as you guys can notice, I don't actually contour my forehead, but I just apply the bronzer powder, just because I feel like the contour makes it too intense and the powder just works out fine. And then just using a brush, I'm going to blend away all of that baking powder. And then I did go in with my beauty blender and just brush that in as well. And then I am going to contour my nose using the same palette and blend that away. And then just using the same iconic London Illuminator, I'm just going to apply this onto the highs of my cheeks. And then just using this brush, I'm going to pat this into my skin. As you guys can see, I am patting this into my skin and not blending this out. And then I do go in with a beauty blender after I've applied my powder, just to blend this out as well. And then the powder I am using is from the Huda Beauty Golden Sands palette. Like I've mentioned to you guys before, this is my absolutely favorite palette and I absolutely love using this. And then I'm also going to apply some highlight to my nose and some onto my forehead as well. And then, like I said, I am using my beauty blender just to get rid of any harsh lines on my face. And then just using the blush from the same palette, I'm just going to pack this on. But then I felt like this wasn't enough and I needed another blush just to intensify the blush. So I went in with the Huda Beauty Summer palette and applied some of that purple highlight. I absolutely love using this blusher. I just feel like it's amazing. And then using the color Coral Crush, I'm just going to apply this onto my lips just to finish off that beautiful coral look. And then I do go in with some black eyeshadow and apply this on my lower lash line. So I just apply some from the outer corner, just dragging this in slightly towards the middle of my lower lash line, just to give the eye look just that popping sensation and just to intensify the eyes a little more. Then I am going to use my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray and set in all of that makeup. And then lastly apply a bindi just to finish off the look. And this is the final look, and I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this. If you guys did, then don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, then don't forget to subscribe to see more videos like this. But hopefully I will see all of you in my next video. Bye guys!